It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Drake May. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Patriots and the Chargers on Sunday night primetime.
Well, nothing like some winter storms to change the complexion of a game before it begins, huh? We've got some snow greeting us for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Snowstorms passing through New England aren't going to stop our game here. And we're off from Foxborough. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, the third overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
May will throw to get us started here. Finds his man. It's DeMario Douglas. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
May on 1st and 10. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New England. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the 5th-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. This is ahead for about 5. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. Herbert. Hurst there to grab it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Herbert on first down. Finding Hurst. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Running it again with Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They've got a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 14. On target to Dobbins. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Escapes. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's taken in by Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
This one finds Osborne. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Osborne hauls it in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Going play action, May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May trying again here on second. He's on the move. He's on the move. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's a New England first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Neither side separating much so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. On second down, it's Stevenson. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Up and good from Joseph. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run the counter with Dobbins. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. The throw is caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. It's Herbert once more. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Patriots headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air on first down, May. Complete out to the right side. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on third down. May now from the gun. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's Dobbins again on second down. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. Herbert from the gun. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 4. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Chargers driving. Ball at the 33 for first down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's complete to Dobbins. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled by Keon White there. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 34. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. They get 28 out of that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Got a man, Palmer has it. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later. Herbert.
He's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
To return this, Marcus Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down throw for May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where you see the final score there. Isaiah Pacheco, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Joe Mixon, a touchdown run in the victory. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous. And if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Tony now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Herbert back to throw. He finds McConkey. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw, Herbert. That throw finds Johnston. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
2nd and 8. Finding Hurst. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tackle made on the play by Dietrich Wise. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Hurst there to grab it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Herbert now. Finds McConkey. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 17. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10, Herbert. This throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Escape, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. You get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for him. Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And you can see with just this and one more game remaining this season, he's leading the league in rushing touchdowns. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He'll get this to Henry. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's May. He's got the hook up to Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to the air, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Fourth down's going to bring out Joey Sly and the Patriots field goal unit for the first time. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. They did it! He made the interception! Jonathan Jones makes the play.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickel back. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
The New England offense running out now. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. May on first and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Stevenson with another carry. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run. Here's Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. It's a give here for Dobbins. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Herbert from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 20.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. From the 27. This one finds Osborne. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now.
And the Patriots 1st down.
On play action, here's May. He's on the move. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 39. Avoid some trouble there. Chased out to his right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a New England first down. The give inside to Stevenson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
May now from the gun. Complete, it's Bourne. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Patriots. 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots losing by 7. They're now set for 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Hauled in by Bourne. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. This is Stevenson heading right. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. To throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Hurst there to grab it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Looking to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see one possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Tony now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this, couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And this needs to be a good one. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Pats will take over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Going play action, May. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st down throw for May. Connects on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the gun, it's May. Catch is made in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run in with Stevenson. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Patriots claim a 6-point lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So this is a win for the Patriots. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.